Welcome to the Ecliptic Spiritualist channel. It is Tuesday. It is August the 4th, 2020, and I just got my workout completed. I'm rerouting my schedule a little bit because we're getting ready to move into school session in a few weeks, virtually due to the COVID pandemic. So I'm reworking my schedule as well. So I hope you get a chance to see this reading for today. Let's get it in, all right? So we have the Eight of Swords as our card for today. And then we have the High Priestess card as our clarification card of the reading of this day on this Tuesday. Now, I hope that you got a chance to do your full moon ritual. We're still in the full moon ritual vibration. So you have up until like Wednesday night going into Thursday night to do your rituals and intentions. We did have our visual here on our altar space. So that's already done and still being worked. So it's closed. If anyone was still interested in that, we have closed that off. So everyone that's being worked on their energy there. Okay. So in saying that, this Eight of Swords here, there's a feeling, there's a feeling off which you do. There is this feeling, I just want to say, there's this feeling like, which way do I turn? Okay. It's a feeling of feeling like that a person is captive and by your own mind, basically. Your own mind is holding you back in captivity, right? And there's like decisions here, and then there's insecurities and willing to stay or don't need to stay. Okay. Those that hear this message, you will understand. Now, it may or may not resonate with you. I'm going to continue into this. So it's okay. Sometimes it resonates, sometimes it doesn't. But if you flow throughout the week, you'll see that it does. So there may be this feeling of which way do I turn, kind of feeling captive by your own mind or decisions or your own insecurities and willing to stay or don't need to. It's kind of like, do I need to stay or do I not need to? Okay. Also, there is a energy, spirit of cloudiness, of depression. Is the trappedness of your mind. Okay. So with this High Priestess energy coming in here, there is where you must seek help through the higher power or the creator, the source, God, the spirit of God, the creator of the universe. You need to seek that energy that's within you, your higher self, and connecting to the spirit so you can seek this energy of freedom of your mind being held captive. The to create or to set yourself free from this energy. This captivity is like feeling like a cloud resting over you, right? And it brings about the energy of depression, okay? And because you don't know to go or you don't know which way to turn, but you can always ask the Spirit of God, the Creator, the Source, the universe, whatever you may equate in your life, in your sacred space of asking for help through your spirit. If you come in here, most people do connect with that energy, or they may connect with their deities to help them. In this case, this is more of the source's energy along with the deities that assist you to bring you out of this spirit of captivity or depression, right? And it will lift itself off of you, but you must do what? Ask for help for that. Some people don't know that they can ask for help for that. Some people don't even, it comes in cycles. Also, to the full moon with some people's energy, it equates to a spirit of depression or captivity. But when you're going through this, you have to do also daily meditation time or daily sacred time. You can go and join our Patreon account of Today is Sacred 2020 to learn to work on a daily basis to bring yourself out of cloudiness or a spirit of captivity or depression or heaviness, right? And that takes work to break those cycles. In some cases, you have to go get assistance from a counselor or from a psychiatrist, or you can always come for counseling through doing intuitive readings or diagnostic consultations to find out where this resides and how do you work to break that energy off. Sometimes it comes through cycles where the full moon comes and bring back an area that you still need healing from, but you have to do the work, and it's called the renewing of the mind. But also, don't just sit in this energy. Do something to get help so that you don't have to accept this as part of your life. You have to find that to lift that energy off. Okay, now with the astrology forecast for today, the 4th of Tuesday, is a big aspect today with Mars in Aries. Now, Mars will be in Aries till December, okay? But it squares up with Jupiter in Capricorn. And this square combination is impulsive, which can be a great thing if you've been feeling stuck or stagnation, which the ritual and intentions on the full moon is dealing with this stuck energy or stagnation, okay? But not such a good thing if your world is already a bit chaotic, okay? They will meet around October the 18th through the 19th and December the 11th. So journal your activities, and what you observe today will be helpful in predicting what the other 2 dates will be like later on in the year. So keep in mind this is going to conjunct in your energy. The best advice I can give you for today when it comes down to the astrological forecast will be, if you are feeling the need to do something, then take that action. Do not sit on it or wait. Act where you feel you can safely and not impulsively. Mercury is a focus today as well. It finally moves out of Cancer, yay, and it enters into Leo. So we do have that aspect coming out. We're coming out and moving in the house of our emotions, which is great. We need that segment of our life. We're working with our emotions. But you are ready for even more news if you're ready for that. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to unplug in the depth of the emotion. Okay. So there's like all big events is a lot of events have been canceled due to the pandemic, but we want to allow ourselves to still unplug. Make sure that you're unplugging from a lot of social media outlets, the news, not knowing what's real and what's not real. Okay, you have to dig from within to see what is real and what is not real, and how to apply news and social media into your life. But it is a good time to do what? Unplug for these areas of social media to find what? Balance, especially with a lot of the new generations, that the millennium generation from the 2000s, those are born in the later part of the 90s, 2000s, heavily depend on social media as who they are, or how a person is moving. You have to really dig deep. This sign of Aquarius is asking you to dig deep and finding out who you truly are from within, and not fake media, and that's just true. We have to ask ourselves what's real and what's not. And that is what unplugging, taking more time into your sacred space. That means a time of meditation, prayer, whatever that is to you in your magical practice, right? And finding out who you are in depth, and not just going on along every single day and not digging deeper into who you are, so that way shifting in this awakening with going into 2021, you will get lost because what you once saw is not the reality, and you have to find truly what your reality is, and that is taking time to dig deep, finding out who you are, looking at things in an unconditional love aspect, being courageous to do that and be different so that you're not lost in the hoopla where a lot of people have been lost the past 10 years or 20 years in the hoopla of the fakery. And that's a lot of vanity. I'm just being honest. Vanity, a lot of self-portrait, and not really looking from within and comparing yourself to the vainness of this life that have more so moved into that energy and not in the energy of diving deep into who they truly are and knowing who they are. Okay. And saying that, I love you very much for watching on this Tuesday in this full moon energy of Aquarius and digging deeper into yourself and releasing yourself from captivity. Make sure that you schedule your intuitive readings if you'd like to know more about that. Also, spell work in many areas of your life, breaking off of the fakery and knowing who you truly are and being able to look yourself in the mirror and say, who are you, young lady or young man or mature man or mature woman or whatever gender that you call yourself to be. Make sure that you're taking that time. So when you hit 2021, you are not falling up under the dirt of not knowing, hey, I didn't truly know who I was. So now I fall into the wayside, because you're going to need to make a choice coming up of who you truly are. You either lukewarm or you either hot and knowing who you truly are. So in saying that, I love you for watching today. Have a great Tuesday, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to do the full moon rituals, joining us on our Patreon account, Digging Deep, and so much more that we offer. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.